I am your DM. I'm Michael Bonner. I'm here with my 4 compadres. I regret saying that. My 4 friends.
You regret saying that too.
Yeah. my 3 friends
really
and 1 person I
up.
really don't want to be here, but I will never tell them which one it is.
Well, considering we're
You're
related,
welcome.
I'm assuming I'm
It's
that guy.
Daniel.
It's totally
It's
me.
your own brother. I've been around him way too much in my life.
Oh, well,
I'm here with...
how do you think I feel? My name's Ryan.
I am Zach.
Daniel.
My name's Jed.
You'll notice we have 4 normal voices and 1 trailer talk voice. That would be Zach.
in a world where D&D was cool and people actually did cool stuff with it.
One man, one desire.
That's so good.
So, when last we met, we were in a bar. You guys were talking with Francis regarding regarding Baal, the Lord of Death, the God of Death. You guys are all sitting around this bar table, and you're kind of baffled by what you just saw because time stopped. She explained something pretty dark, pretty terrifying, and you guys really don't know where she got this power from, what was up with her, and you guys are, I don't know, ready to go, I think. So what do you guys want to do? It's late at night. The sun went down. The bar's still pretty hopping.
Well, seeing as how we have all the money from the bar,
Yeah, this bar.
We do.
can we just go ahead and buy the bar?
bartender is charmed, and everyone around you guys is drinking, drunk as hell because drinks are on the house. Thanks to your guys' propensity for charming.
I'm probably going to order another round.
Hold on, but before I want to start, you guys had said that the next thing you guys wanted to do is wanted to go back to the Nobleman's Keep to see what was up with him.
Yes.
That's where we were heading.
We did.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we
Yeah.
did say that. Yeah.
Whenever,
Wasn't that at the beginning when we walked into a crowd of people and the noble was up talking to everyone?
That's
in the
what
crowd?
you guys. That's how you guys all met.
So we were going to
Yeah.
go spy on
Yeah.
And then Francis
the
kind
nobleman
of.
to see what
We've
brought
been
you guys
wanting
here.
to do that for a while.
How
But
did we know to suspect the nobleman?
we
we
didn't.
were
The
told, weren't we?
we didn't.
Yeah,
we just
you
kind
were
of
told that the Nobleman.
Oh,
was one
she
of the,
was it. What's her name?
Francis.
Francis
Yeah.
told us. Okay, gotcha. So that's why we're going there. Gotcha.
Yep. So is that what you guys want to do? You guys are going to go there? It is dark and nighttime, and
it's nighttime, but what time is it? Like, what time do you think that this is? Like after everything that's happened? Like,
I don't think I know. I'm the DM. It's 10 o'clock.
What do nobles do at night?
Let's find
They have a
out.
lot of sex. They eat. They drink, and they go to sleep.
He was actually asking us that in character voice. So
I was trying to, but I really fucked it up.
Oh, okay. Well,
it
a
was
godlike voice speaks from the heavens. They drink, they eat, they have sex, and they go to sleep.
Topher just gets on his knees.
The GM speaks to us from
Yeah, well,
the
your
form of
character
God.
voice is so similar to your regular
Well, I don't
voice.
have much voice acting
Well, maybe you should
You
actually
don't have much character either.
I know. I'm a dimwit big douche. Okay.
So Hamilton would like to speak real quick. I suppose we should seek out this nobleman.
I'd say that we should probably do that. What do the other two think?
I'm down.
The nobleman it is.
All right, well, it is like 9 o'clock. You want to wait till the next
You
day?
said it was 10.
Oh, daylight savings. My
savings.
bad. All right.
You fucking piece of shit.
And an important
sorry.
point would be to consider what the noble would be doing at night, and if he would be susceptible to us, then
Probably slamming pussy.
Okay, but I would assume.
Crushing some
Remember, the nobleman is in his keep. There's a big old castle.
I'm ready to go straight there. Let's do it.
I do also want to point out that Charm Person only does last for an hour. So
Yeah, we
I would
should
imagine
go.
We
that
should
that's
probably
probably. And whenever they do wake up from this, they are very aware that they have been charmed.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah, we should go. We took all their money and
Yeah, I definitely don't want to stay in this place.
Yeah, they probably have no money or inventory left
Yeah,
after
Yeah,
everything you guys
we
have
should
done.
Clean them
probably
out.
go.
If nothing else, they took the rest of the team's dignity. That's for sure.
They definitely took
Yeah.
our jobs.
All right, so where do you guys want to go? You guys walk back into the street. The corroded pieces of armor that you guys just destroyed are still laying out there.
Which way is the keep? Is it north, south, east, west, southwest,
It's west.
south,
Southwest
north?
Airlines.
It's west.
It's west.
Directly west. Okay, it's northwest.
Can we take the armor?
It's very corroded.
So I think that we should
Okay, never mind.
go ahead and head west.
Wow, I'm just going more into fucking Bill Clinton right there. Jesus
That
Christ.
was very Clinton-esque.
From fucking.
Monica Lewinsky comes from the shadows, and that's CUMS, not COMES.
Yeah, I think we should go ahead and head west, and we should get there before too late.
True.
So from where you guys at on straight foot, Neverwinter is a big city, but it is a city. It would probably be about an
Always somewhere.
hour walk from the tavern to the keep.
You guys ready to go? We just stand here like a bunch of fucking idiots.
True.
Yet again, Ryan speaks.
I'm ready.
Well, I guess we'll go.
Okay, are there any horses or anything on the street that we can see?
I mean, there's people passing in horses. I mean, it's only 10-ish o'clock. So.
I'm saying like outside the bar. Did the people tie up their horses outside the bar or?
In the alleyways, there's some troughs with horses tied there.
Are you proposing that we steal these horses and try to get there quicker?
No, I'm not. I'm very lawful good. Cleric.
Please be. Please do that.
I think.
No, I'm just curious. I was just trying to further this.
You are lawful good.
I think we should
I
take the
am
horses.
not.
I don't think you're going to be able to convince everyone in our party to do that because he's lawful good.
And you're a paladin, so you should be very similar.
I'm neutral evil because of Dragonborn.
Why in the... Man, this shit's fucked. Okay. You guys are standing outside of this bar, and you look to the left, which is facing west, and you see in the alley there are horses, and you can see the keep in the distance. It's a relatively large castle. You can see it in the distance in the moonlight. So, I mean, is that what you guys want to do? You guys want to try to steal some horses, or are you guys going to try to talk your friend over there out of this?
I definitely want to steal some horses.
You're a sorcerer. I'm pretty sure you're somewhere on the evil scale. So.
Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral. Let's steal those horses.
Okay. I mean, do you guys have anything to say about that?
I do not approve of stealing these horses. I did not have sex with those horses. I can't go from.
I can't go. God damn it.
All right,
Damn
so
it.
I can charm a person. He can charm a person.
I can't.
Let's charm
Horses
both
are not people.
No,
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're
Charm
going for.
them
Okay.
to get on the
Ooh,
horses
man,
with
that's
us.
good. That's good. Okay. So, is this something you guys determine?
I mean,
Amongst
I'm
yourselves?
evil.
No, we definitely
good.
did not coordinate this. We're just like, yo, let's steal these horses.
Okay, so
Yeah,
all
we-
three
like
of
we
you
did in
are
the
okay
bar.
with the
We
horses
just-
stealing.
Yeah, Topher.
Your name is not Topher.
It's Chris Topher Dingus.
Oh,
Dorian.
I see what
There's
you're saying.
multiple.
Okay.
There's multiple different
It's
things
not
you can call
Christopher.
me.
It's
Jesus
Chris
Christ.
Topher.
Christopher, but people call me Topher.
Okay, so all three of you are okay with the stealing those horses, and Topher or Chris or Christopher or Dingus or Dorian, one of the 18 names that he
That's
has,
me.
has decided that he was going to verbalize his discretion or
Disapproval?
disapproval would be a good word against this action. So
Even though I'm the
he
one
is-
who
he's
pointed out
already-
there's horses there.
yeah. Oh, look, there's horses. Let's steal them. No, don't do that. So they
make our trip
you've
so much
said that
easier.
you have verbalized this.
Yes,
they have
I
heard
said
it, and they've verbalized the fact that they don't really care what you think. What is your reaction to this?
What's my reaction to them wanting to steal these horses?
to them
Or-
verbalizing that they are going against your wishes and they want to do that?
What's the point in putting us in harm's way from stealing horses to get to this place whenever we can just as easily walk there? Like, are we really?
point.
Like, it's earlier.
DM
in the-
approves of
It's
that
it's
point.
earlier in the evening. It's not like we're going to lose daylight by walking there.
We're losing daylight talking about it.
Explain it in detail.
So the problem isn't you here; it's them. You've
Okay.
expressed the fact that you don't want to do this, and they're just standing around arguing.
Cool. Well, everybody's silent, so I
I
start
can
walking.
relate to you. I believe you are choosing the correct path.
Do you?
I mean, he just said that.
Okay.
He was. You have no reason not
As we
to take
stare
it at face
deeply into
value.
each other's eyes.
So I do want to also point this out. As you guys are contemplating this, the rowdiness and the everything happening in the bar, people stop being rowdy.
Oh boy.
So
Then we should get the fuck out of here.
We should probably get out of here, guys.
I suppose that Topher is correct. We need to consider all of our companions and all of their desires whenever we move forward.
Let's move forward now. I sense urgency.
Let's go, guys.
So now we travel.
so you guys,
We should run. I think we
let's
should
go.
run to the
You guys-
fucking castle. At least get away from the
so
bar.
you guys, as you're
Yeah, we need to get the fuck
you
out of
guys
here,
see people starting to leave the bar in groups. All of them are extremely drunk, by the way. Like they're stumbling over each other, and they're all having a good time.
Fucking baboon runs out in the background.
You guys start running towards the keep.
Yes.
Let's run.
Okay, so you guys take off running, and everyone doesn't seem to pay much attention to you guys because they're all really drunk. Good decision on the.
Before we run too
I
far,
told
I
you
don't-
so.
Before we run too far,
No
I
one
don't
likes
think-
that guy, Topher.
We don't want to be too drained, so I think we should just run far enough to get away from our previous situation, and then kind of.
I wasn't going to take your HP, but now I am.
Could you tell me that to where I can believe it?
Okay, so we are running right now. We are running,
Yes.
and as we are running,
I meant to say that in fucking character voice. Jesus Christ.
I'm setting the
I
scene.
winked at
I'm
you,
setting
for
the
God's
scene,
sake.
and then
You
I will
say
say
something other than
in character
true.
voice.
That's actually
Let us slow our pace and begin our creepiness upon the castle.
Creepiness?
They're doing the creep.
Listen, my dude's a little flamboyant, okay?
Were you
Also
just playing
sponsored in
something?
part by the Lonely.
Yeah, it was a
Island.
running sound.
Oh.
I have coconuts.
You have two coconuts and you're banging them together.
So you guys are running. You guys slow down and you guys start to just walk to the keep. You guys don't want to wear yourselves out, and you guys want to get there with plenty of energy. So as you guys are doing this, there are other people on the streets that are kind of retiring. You're going in between households. People are retiring to their domiciles, their homes, their bungalows, their any other word you could describe a home with.
Adobe. I mean, abode.
Adobe mud huts.
This episode
Hence-
is sponsored by Adobe.
So you guys are on your way, and it's night. People are not really interested in what you guys are doing. They just assume that you guys are traveling. No one really bothers you guys, and you guys are, just doing your thing.
Cool.
So, what's up? You have a question?
I don't have a question.
You
I kind
said
of
so.
So are we?
So you did have a question.
Where?
Fucking liar.
So we've walked for a bit. We've obviously been through the streets. So like, how far away from we? How far away?
You guys are a
from
good bit. At this point, you guys have been walking for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
You're definitely
near
you're close
We're
enough
close.
to where you can't see it anymore because you're still in the streets. But you have a couple more blocks or quote unquote blocks to go.
Okay.
Before you make it there.
Okay. So I'm gonna look to Blumpkin Patch.
Which one? There's two of them.
God damn it!
There are two Blumpkin patches.
There's two of them.
There's two of us.
The druid. Fucking is it Benedict? Right.
Benedict.
Okay. Yeah.
Get it right, damn it.
So I'll look over to Blumpkin Patch and be like,
So, do you think you can sneak in there?
Sneak in where? As the DM, I'm curious as to what you're talking about.
the keep. We're obviously heading.
You
to
can't
the keep.
see it.
So we're still
No,
15
I know
minutes
that.
away.
No, I know that. But
So
that's
you're
what-
just like, you think you could sneak in there? And he's like looking around, going, "What the fuck
No,
is this
no.
guy?"
That's
no.
a pretty sweet tree.
We all- we all know we're heading to the keep, and I'm asking him, obviously, before we get there, to make sure that everybody's got a plan of action whenever we do get there.
So-
Daniel does have a good point. Like, what is really stopping us from getting there?
Nothing. You guys
Nothing.
are
We're
Just
walking.
distance.
We're walking.
We're walking, and I
Your
already have
slow
walked
fat
now.
ass is
And like, okay, so like, okay, so my
Distance is stopping us.
my train of thought is like, okay, we're getting there, we're gonna go, and I just want to know what our plan of action is going to be once we get there. So I'm going to try to see,
all right. So,
like-
is that okay? You like canon want to be called Topher from here on out?
You can call me whatever you want, baby.
Okay,
Jesus.
bitch. So
Daddy.
Don't call
So
me, call me
Topher-
daddy. God.
Topher is addressing the rest of the party, like
Yeah,
asking them like, "What's
well-
our plan of action?" Essentially, is that what you're wanting to do?
I mean,
Can we
So-
get more details about the keep itself?
We're not there yet.
We're
I'm
not
getting
there.
your shit.
Yeah.
We're just talking about a plan of action.
Yeah, this
when
is-
we
this
get
is-
there.
So okay, so
Might be
Okay,
information.
actually, hold on.
make a plan.
Let me back up a little bit. You guys were there earlier.
Okay.
You guys are right up front.
Okay.
So what you guys saw from the keep was that it's like a flat grounded area. There is a large stairway leading up to a flat surface where the nobleman and his guards were standing. The stairs are where the dwarven woman cut her own throat, and the child rolled down the stairs and things of that nature. And so right there, where the keep goes up, it's a pretty tall keep. And then around the side, there's a back entrance. I shouldn't say entrance. There's a back area where the guards took the bodies. But yeah, there's a large staired entrance to a large door, and that's really all you
windows?
guys. You specifically recall the window that the nobleman was standing in as all the stuff went down outside.
okay.
So.
And that was what, like probably 2-3 stories up.
You don't really know. I mean, not that you can
Was
recall.
it,
Based
okay,
on,
wait,
it wasn't.
Let
important.
me re-ask the question. Was it on ground level?
The window?
Yes.
No.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Spider time.
So, big castle, big entryway, flat surface, door, place around the back where you saw them take the bodies. A fire was burning back there, so you assume because there was smoke rolling up behind it. That's what you remember about you being there earlier. And you guys are on your way.
Okay, so before we even get there, I want to kind of stop the whole party because I don't want to walk into a situation where we're caught off guard. I want to know what we are planning to do once we get there. I want to know.
Let's like spy first and find out
Okay.
what's going on, and I can.
I mean, you could, if you wanted to, you could morph into something.
I can-
and like
I-
go
I-
in and like.
I'm going to
you're
still
kinda
go with.
undetected.
I'm still going to go with spider
Okay.
because it'll be. I mean, I'm sure
Another-
they got spiders everywhere, and I can go up into the window
Okay.
where he was.
And don't
and
forget that
see if
Michael's going to hold that against you too. He's going to try to make you seem weak, and put you in a situation where you might be easily squashed, and that could effectively kill you. Another factor that we have here is we could create a distraction. I could approach as a normal or
I'm
someone.
not like a giant spider. I'm sure castles have spiders.
Yeah, and the spiders that are in a normal castle, I'm sure, are squashed just as easily as you will be.
They probably don't even give a shit. That
There are stats for everything you can transfer
Okay.
form into. So I mean, he would need to look that up to see what it is.
We could create a distraction. If you guys want to have some subterfuge and approach from the rear and enter, and use your sneak, I could literally walk right to the front door and knock on it and ask for help for something.
All right, so my bad. DM error there. Bartholonude has suggested that there should be some sort of trickery or subterfuge or distraction that should take place prior to you guys attempting this.
I'm really
I do
uneasy
wanna-
about this.
I do want to come out in point of order here. So this individual, and the reason I'm telling you this is because all 4 of you guys live in Neverwinter. So this is an area you guys are familiar with. So you guys know that this nobleman is in control of Neverwinter. This is his domain. He's been tasked, or seems to be. I don't say like a king, quote unquote, but this is his area. So whenever there are things that are problems, people go there. People are invited into the keep to speak with him. There are reasons for people to go inside of this keep, and that would be something that you guys would know as citizens of this town. So I do want to make sure that you guys are aware of that prior to trying to plan a way to get in or something of that nature. However, if you want to try to sneak it, I'm flexible. I'm just the DM. I do what you guys want to do. So
Maybe the best way to go in would be to
I love it.
pretend as though we were a querying party that lived in neighboring lands with a question regarding local policies.
So you want to do that at 11 o'clock at night. And whenever we were seen in broad daylight earlier today, Jesus Christ, I might just go home. Wait.
He is a very noble man. He probably sees many people throughout his day. I doubt that he would remember our faces from any of the many dozens that he sees throughout the crowd.
I made myself pretty well known whenever I went and picked up that baby.
That was pretty fucked up.
You are quite a
no
lewd
idea what
man,
you're talking
brother.
about.
You know, I was
You're
raised.
speaking to the
was raised-
deeper religious man. You're a very lewd individual.
I was raised in this world just like you, sir.
Perhaps we simply knock on his door.
Well, this is a group decision, so
Benedict, are you able to transform into a spider?
Yes.
How about we transform you into a spider and put you on the shoulder of me? I will knock on the door with you on my shoulder, and we will inquire of today's events. If we suspect anything, you shall sneak into his abode while I am discussing today's events.
That sounds like a great idea for me. Character voice changed again.
that's okay.
Oh man.
I'm now a superhero.
I quite like that idea, Bartholonude. I think that'd be a good. That's better than bum rushing him. So here's the plan, guys. Okay.
I was really
So Bartholonude is going to me and God damn it, I forgot your name. I forgot Hamilton. Hamilton, you and I are going to hide in the bushes. Not really.
God, I hope there's bushes.
Not really. We're gonna
the game master just spoke to himself.
we're me. But, Hamilton, you and I are going to hide while Bartholonude goes and approaches the door, knocks, and asks, inquires about today's events, and your brother there, Benedict, is gonna be a spider on his shoulder, and he's gonna. If anything's awry, if anything he feels like he needs to sneak in for any reason, he's going to go ahead and go in. And
You got very southern there.
Your character voice is
Constantly evolving.
It travels
It's so
between
good.
hemispheres every other minute.
it does. It's like my voice is
Oh,
it's
man.
rotating. Anyway, that's the plan of action. Since you wanted to know,
wonderful.
can your feeble mind comprehend what we're about to do, sir?
Oh man.
Yes, I suppose I understand.
Good. Let us continue on.
All right, so you guys are walking, and you actually approach the keep, and the keep stairs. As you walk up on them, you realize that they are
Those are fancy stairs.
Speaking to the mic, bitch.
they're the stairs, and there's a door that is actually closed at the top. There's no one around. There's some
looks
lights in the
open.
windows. The door's closed.
Oh, I'm just okay.
Oh shit!
There we go. Flip it.
My life has changed forever. The door was open when you saw it, but someone reached over and closed it right in your face. The stairs are encompassing like the entirety of the front part of this castle. They just kind of lead up into the middle of this door. And you guys, I guess you guys sit back, and as they approach it, or
Yeah, me and
Hamilton.
There it is. There, Hamilton.
do I need to write it on the board?
I keep thinking Bennett or
Hold on.
Theodore for some reason.
Hold on a second. Let me write down your guys' names.
Now he's just gonna always talk in character voice regardless.
This character is writing down our names.
I wrote it down on the palm of my hand. So every time I look at him, I go like I lift my hand up and I'm like, oh, and
Hamilton.
If at any point in time in this campaign do we have somebody who reads his palms, it's going to be Hamilton. Blumpkin Patch.
Hamilton Blumpkin.
He's got who they are.
Blumpkin Patch.
He's got who they are and whether or not they like butterscotch.
Where did that come from?
Because I'm old.
Nowhere.
Because I'm fucking old.
Hard
Okay.
candies.
He holds Withers.
Werther's
Withers
originals.
originals.
Okay, so can I do like a perception check to see if there's anything to hide behind around there?
So you approach the castle. You don't really need to do a perception check because I'm assuming your character has sight.
Yeah. But I didn't know how
It is
stingy you were gonna
nighttime.
be.
Can we get some GM input on kind of the scene? Like, what's the
GM,
lighting like?
not GM.
Well, you're the
Game
dungeon
master,
master.
dungeon master.
Well, you don't
It's
have a
kind of the
GM
same.
here. There are bushes to either side of you guys, and both of them have the same viewpoint of the front door. So whatever side you guys wanted
Giant spider.
to hide in,
I've got
I'm
the
cool
small
with
one.
you guys doing that. So, which way do you guys want to go? Right or left? To the right, or sorry, to the left over here is where they took the bodies off to the side around the hedges and the back to the round side of the castle where the fire, or what you assumed was the fire because there was smoke, was happening. And to the right was, just around the other side. So
Well, I think we should hide around to the right there because it seems less trafficked. Just in case there's any guards afoot.
well, you guys haven't seen any guards as you guys were approaching. There was no
I know.
guards
I just
circling,
from
but you guys
from-
didn't stop to see if anyone approached the castle.
From previous experience, though, we saw people moving around the other side. So I'm going to go to the side that seems like that might be less trafficked by people.
Okay,
So-
fair enough. Okay, so both Hamilton and Topher group together, and they go run into the bushes and hide. And
Meanwhile, before we approach, you need to transform. Otherwise,
Oh, I thought I already did that.
no, he's just riding on your shoulders as you're
just-
walking
it's
towards
like a
the
normal
door.
fucking-
You're
Yeah,
just
just
walking
a
around with a dwarf on your shoulder.
Just fucking,
That's
nothing
normal in
this year.
today's day and age. Just letting
This
you
is
know.
my
Oh, away we go.
where'd your dwarf go? Nowhere. He's a spider now.
So I'm going to transform into a spider. I got.
You are now a small spider. Do you get on his back? You crawl up him.
I'm
And,
on his shoulder.
okay, well,
Because
you
I was-
gotta
I-
get- you gotta get
apparently-
there somehow. Are
apparently
you
I
a
was-
jumping spider? You
Well,
didn't
apparently
mention
I was
that.
already sitting on his shoulder. He just had a
You
dwarf
came
on
back
his
up
shoulder.
there, and then boom, he can't feel you anymore.
I'm really
I'm
surprised
just
that
hanging out
no one had any
on his
sort of rebuttal
shoulder.
to me doing this.
What?
Like,
Yeah, they wanted you to do it. They don't want to go up to that door. Come on,
Yeah,
son.
I'm going to go into the door and walk
You
up.
volunteered.
And then this
Oh
one.
God, he's got the fucking. He's so dumb though. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
That was just one check. I know I keep
Okay.
saying two. It was just one check.
I'm going to
He
walk
just-
up there, and the
fair.
dude's going to ask
Actually,
me something.
what is your
And then
intelligence?
The
Can I-
DM's
can
going to
I
be like,
inquiry?
go ahead and do an intelligence check to see if you know that. Oh, fuck, I'm screwed.
What is your intelligence?
Really low? -1.
Oh yeah,
Intelligence total is
rolled
9.
a 2.
But the
Okay.
modifier's -1.
I look
Well,
over to
yeah,
Hamilton
9.
and I'm like,
-1.
We really didn't think this through, did we?
Is this the dude who was reading about palm trees?
Just for just remember that whenever it gets to the point where you have to do something, try to steer away from the fact that you have to use your brain to
Yeah.
do it. So,
Yeah.
all right, so you guys approach the door, and I'm going to need your guys' pieces here. I just for the sake of having those for me. For those listening at home, not in your cars. LOL, inside joke. So what do you guys do? You guys are standing at the door. Bartholonude.
He's a spider, and he's
I
hidden.
can't. I don't have a spider piece, so we're
Yeah,
gonna have to deal with
but
that.
he is hidden, like
Oh, man.
Yes,
underneath of my mail.
He is small.
And
All right, I would like to. I don't want him to be underneath your chainmail. I'm okay. I'm not. Never
He's
mind.
gonna-
That's not DM. That's not DM talk.
Wow.
Okay.
No,
he's underneath your chain.
Wow.
Fail.
but he is hidden. He is somewhere like Dragonborn general armor right now.
Okay, so
Well, how
let me-
tall are you?
Let me look at this.
I'm
shit.
fucking huge, bro.
He's a big dude.
Well, no, I want your actual height.
My height. I'm 6'9".
So him being-
383 pounds.
yeah. Well, here's the thing: is that if he's a spider on a 6 foot tall,
Spider piece.
if he's
Hook up
if
to
he's
the
a
DM.
spider on a 6'9",
Yeah, dude, it might look like a
Dragonborn.
mole. Like, you know?
well, no, if he's on like on his like armor, at it's dark, he's not going to notice
True,
the spider.
yeah.
Right, but we also need to point. How big is a
For
spider?
those of you not listening
So
in
is
your
this
car,
like-
I just drew a spider on a piece of paper and I gave it to him.
He
It
tried to
fell
put it
off
on
the
top of
piece.
my piece, and I was going to try to take
Whoa,
a
you
picture
got
of
a
it on my
fucking
piece.
ceiling fan on. Of course it's going to fall off.
Just point of order. This says tiny beast unaligned. So are we talking like tarantula sized spider? Are we talking like house spider? Like what are we
I'm going
talking?
with a little house spider.
Just a real tiny
Yeah.
house.
Like
It's
one
a
of those
real
little
tiny one.
fuckers that hang out in your shower.
Yeah, and they watch you while you shower and
Yeah.
smile at you and like when you sing to them. And
I think you have a really different experience showering than I do. Also, clean your house, Zach.
I just like to
Hell.
have friends.
So, you guys are standing at this door. What do you guys do? You're just standing there.
I
Bartholonude.
knock on the door.
You just knock. All right. So you knock on the door.
Can't hear that.
And you have a fucking soundboard and there's no knocking on
On
it?
my character screen, someone asked me about my height.
Well, I didn't ask you about your
I did
height, and I'm the
because
only one
I
that
was
matters.
just saying that, like, if he's got a spider on his shoulder,
So I'm
he's like
just imagining
7
you
foot
like
fucking
standing
tall.
at this door and then you hear from the bushes, "Hey, how tall are you?"
Hey, how tall are you? I'm pretty sure they won't see that spider on your shoulders since you're so goddamn tall over there. Also, you got a great ass from this angle.
Okay, so I knock on the door.
Okay. You wait probably 10, 15 seconds. There is no answer.
Knock again.
What next?
You hear whispering from the bushes.
I want to knock louder and more firmly,
Okay. So you're like hitting the door now.
like a good firm hit. I'm not banging.
I'm
You're
sorry, I
like
couldn't
Dog
hear
the
that.
Bounty Hunter
I'm
hitting
not
that
trying
door.
to exclaim distress. I'm
I
just
couldn't
trying
hear
to
that knock.
communicate that we are here.
We couldn't hear that
So I'm
knock.
banging firmly.
So you knock more firmly, and still there is no reply.
Is there any, like... Nah, never mind. I don't want to do that.
Can we
I'm
roll
lawful-
a perception check?
I'm
and
lawful
check and-
good.
Like if there's any windows or anything that might have a light on that indicate whether someone was present.
I'm a big fan of you guys rolling, but I really don't think it takes a perception check to see if there's a.
Well, I'm just
there's
trying
a-
to. I'm trying to
No,
be
no,
fair.
no. I'm
you're
gonna,
really
I'm gonna
good
tell you.
You're good at fucking us with
Just-
rolls because
yeah.
our rolls are horrible.
I was gonna say you're good at fucking you with rolls. I don't
Maybe
roll
you
for
should invest in some better dice, okay? Like,
That dude bought them for me.
that's not
You
my
paid
fault.
me back for them,
You
so you bought
let
them for
you
yourself.
let the DM buy your dice, and you getting
Jesus.
pissed at shitty rolls.
shit.
So
fucking
Okay,
weighted
let's be
the
fair.
no-
I'm pretty
the
sure our
numbers.
last session you used the dice that I gave you because yours were shitty. Okay, anyway, so you knocked a second time more firmly and nothing happens. So you kind of you knock a second time, you wait a little bit, nothing happens. So you kind of take a couple steps back to try to look around the castle to see if you can see if there's any activity or anything. It is kind of quiet out. It is nighttime. So you look upstairs. You see a window that you saw the nobleman looking out of. There's a window, and there's no light in it. It seems to almost be like that light's empty. You don't see any other lights. There's no... You can't really tell anything else. But there is no one coming to the door on your firm knock.
Okay, so there's nobody in the courtyard, like out front either. There's nobody around us, like. That we
I
can-
mean, you see people walking around, but you don't see anyone that's like they're not noticing you. It seems normal what you're doing. There are people that are, at the edge of this courtyard where like the buildings start again, things like that. There are people.
okay.
So
well,
I walk back down to
Okay.
where Topher and
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Look at
are.
your hand. I wrote it on yours too. Don't worry.
How'd you get it on mine too?
That was amazing.
He
He didn't even charm
Can
me.
you go ahead and roll a stealth check on that?
Oh fuck! Where's my? Oh, there it is.
So I walk back down, and basically all four of us are together now because we got Benedict here on my shoulder, and
That's a 10, by the way.
and with the evidence of no one answering the door, I say, I believe we should wait and see if anyone comes home.
There's an awkward silence. Why is
everybody looking at me? Like
I'm gonna Eldritch blast the door.
Oh shit! This is getting real fast. All right. So is that a real thing?
Yeah, I want to Eldritch blast the door.
Oh,
Can you speak into the microphone?
Okay.
I would like to Eldritch blast that door.
He exclaims.
Topher slowly backs away from this scene. Just saying.
He backs away from the scene. Like he's aware that this is a scene, and he backs.
This
away
ain't a
from
scene, just so you know.
It's a goddamn
This ain't a
Eldritch
scene.
blast.
Fucking fallout.
When he
All right,
announces
so
when he announces that,
I
I'm
need-
going to hide in the alternate bushes here on the left side of the
Alternate
stairs.
bushes.
All right. So as our historical first D20 roll, I need Bartholonude to roll an insight check.
Why me not like this?
Well, you're not a goddamn spider.
If I don't have any insight, you're on my shoulder, bitch.
I can fucking spider
That's not
myself.
too bad.
12 plus.
What's
Do you have
your insight?
anything?
Yeah. Hold
Insight.
up. Yeah,
I think that's an
gotta
intelligence.
Switch, I got to switch to my character sheet.
That's an intelligence.
That would be wisdom.
No, yeah, -1.
Okay, so you got an 11. Well, lucky for you, this is a straight up and down check. This was just to recall what material you remember knocking on whenever you hit that door. And that was a hard metal, that door.
Okay.
When you were hitting it. It was iron that you remember.
Okay.
So you,
Eldridge blast fail.
not necessarily. So you know that this was an iron door, and he exclaims, "I'm gonna Eldridge blast the door," or something like that.
That was a pretty good impression. I liked it.
And so do you tell them that you recall this information, or do you?
That is a very heavy door.
All right, so Hamilton, go ahead and give me a ranged melee attack roll for your magic.
That's plus spell attack, right?
Yeah, whatever your spell attack.
Yeah, so that's a 17.
That so you rear back and you're like, "I'm gonna Eldritch blast the door," and he like whack your quarterstaff? What are you using? You don't have anything written down.
I don't know what
Let
I'm
me see your
actually
character
using.
sheet. Let me see that character sheet.
I think we said a quarterstaff.
Leather armor, 2 daggles, arcane focus. Okay, so
daggles.
we wrote.
2 daggles.
It is a quarterstaff,
daggles.
and he wrote 1/4 staff. So he points his quarterstaff at this door, and he shoots an Eldritch blast, and it hits the metal on the door, and it just ricochets off the door.
Damn.
And he looks up and goes, "Damn." So that's that. The Eldritch Blast hit the door. The Eldritch Blast bounced off. And you guys all see this. There's an audible sigh from all of you guys. What do you guys want to do next? So there's a tiny spider that's sitting somewhere, and you hear,
Oh, yeah, it doesn't translate that way. To me, it sounds like this. To everyone else,
exactly. So this door, and then you don't even see like a black mark on the door with this Eldritch Blast hit and ricocheted. Like it just straight hit and bounced and ricocheted off.
Hamilton
Okay, so
turns.
door.
Hamilton turns to his brother and says, "Brother, help me take down this door."
So he turns to a small spider and he's like yelling at it, like,
Yes.
"Help me take down this door!" And the spider's just like blown away in like the wind of your voice. All 8 of his legs just flailing.
Flailing everywhere.
So Hamilton realizes that his brother is of no help and turns to his companion and looks directly at him and goes, "Why don't you help us?"
Which companion are you looking
That would be you, friend.
at? Me?
So he
Topher?
looks at Topher.
Topher?
Topher, Christopher,
I'm not
Chris.
I'm not really big
Grace.
at breaking in
Dingus.
places, but
Dingus.
if you guys really need
Eddie Brock.
need my help, I might be able to do something.
Well, why don't you do that?
Give me 1 second. Let me look and see what spells I remember.
I can't give you 1 second.
All right, so since they're so adamant about me helping, I'm going to go up to the door and cast Thaumaturgy.
Don't get cocky. They don't really want you there. They're just there because
He just told
Could
me
you
that-
explain to us what adamant means?
adamant. Adamant? I get it.
Okay, well,
I get it.
I'm a feet impediment. I do have a weird voice, right?
I saw propane and propane accessories.
I'm going to cast.
Siri, define adamant.
God damn it!
As an adjective, it means refusing to be persuaded or to change one's mind. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Eat dicks.
I do.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy on the door.
Can you give me a descriptor of that spell, please?
Well, there's a bunch of different things I can do.
And I'm asking because I'm curious, not because I'm the DM and I know and I want everyone else to know.
There's a bunch of different things that you can do with Thaumaturgy. One of them is I can instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Well, I feel like we probably should have led with that.
Well, but it is unlocked, so nobody checked to see if the door was unlocked. So
Wait.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy and just in case.
Which
That
way
way
do
my
you?
fingerprints aren't
Which way
on
does
the
the door open?
It doesn't matter. But I'm not okay. Fine, I'm standing right in front of the door.
He just blasted it farther closed.
So, Thaumaturgy, you instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Yes, it was a cantrip.
So, Thaumaturgy hits whatever this thing is. It hits this door and nothing happens.
Probably because it was locked.
That would make the most sense that the door is locked. Thank you.
Okay. Well, nobody checked, and I.
It would make the most sense, but I would like to cast Divine Sense on the door.
Okay. So, can you go ahead and give me, and I'm going to go ahead and use the excuse, the audience, what Divine Sense is?
Divine Sense is the presence of evil registers in your senses like a noxious odor. The powerful good rings like a heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you, and it is not behind total cover.
So why are you doing this?
Basically, I want to make sure there's nothing magical on the door, and if there is, I'll know it's.
So you want to make sure the door is not like enchanted or anything.
Well, we just had somebody cast Elder Blast as well as try to.
Sounds pretty fucking
my thing
dumb.
only worked as if it was unlocked, though. But
So can we just check and see if it's unlocked?
I did.
Like,
Well,
No, he did.
Thaumaturgy
Thaumaturgy
would.
What's crazy about thaumaturgy is
threw
that
it.
literally the description says slam closed a window or door.
Slam open or close.
Well, if you're slamming, that sounds like a lot of force.
It says you instantaneously cause an unlocked door to fly open or slam shut, indicating instantly by it not working that the door was locked.
Okay. Well, then Divine Sense likely won't help us, but it's not going to do me any harm.
Well,
people.
Divine Sense is going to tell you whether or not there's
If
something
it's
good or evil causing
Exactly.
the door to stay closed. But you kind of like stand
So-
there and you close your eyes and you focus on the door and you're not getting anything. It seems to me that you that the door is just locked.
What if the door was locked with evil intent?
I mean, that could be the case, but as I just stated, that is not the case. So
They locked it very angrily.
But I
As
also
I
we
just stated,
we got the Divine Sense in the first episode that the Nobleman is not exactly the coolest dude in town.
yeah, but that doesn't mean he wants you to
So if-
walk it. I don't think it's evil for him to not want you to come inside and steal all of his shit.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's not
that's
our
just-
plan, though. We're not going to go.
it doesn't matter. That's
You
why
voted
he
for
locked the
Trump,
door.
didn't you?
Oh wow!
Okay, so there's a window, correct?
There are windows on the second floor.
So
Yes, there exist windows in the world.
There's a window, correct? Somewhere.
I'm just going to mute.
I think that some places have windows. So go ahead, Daniel. Give
Nope.
us more of your
Doesn't-
great information.
Doesn't matter. Topher decides to just take a couple steps back and just let you guys
Great.
kind of figure out what's going on.
Probably because he's real annoyed with fucking Hamilton being a fucking asshole.
He's
this whole
extremely-
time.
It runs in the
Extremely
family.
annoyed. He's extremely annoyed at the antics, and he had an
get-
idea. And before he could say anything, it was shot down. So he was like, "All right, I guess you don't
Weird
wanna hear
doesn't
my
that surprise
ideas.
me?
Could
Okay,
you please
so
stop putting your staff in my face."
Eldritch Blast didn't work. Thaumaturgy didn't work. Divine Sense didn't work. Well, I should say this. They all worked. They all just didn't show you really anything. Actually, let me rephrase that. Eldritch Blast didn't work. The other two just didn't show you anything.
Other than that the door is locked.
Well, that's something. I stand corrected. So what do you guys want to do? You guys are standing here. No one came to the door on a soft knock, a louder knock.
I want a series rap on Jed. That's what I want right now. I'm fucking tired of his bullshit.
You can't always get what you want.
Something I still believe is important is the fact that I did suggest that we wait to see if anything happens in the middle of the night. This is someone who has hidden something from us, and we know that.
So we want to wait out
Fucking
here.
nerd.
Okay, well, listen, how about I suggest we have Benedict and
Look at your palm.
Hamilton.
There it is. Go and be rambunctious in a bar while I wait patiently outside of this castle.
You need to watch yourself, goddammit.
Oh, or what? You'll charm me and then say bitches ain't shit?
Oh my god.
Yes.
True.
Wait, you're still a spider, right?
Yeah. Oh wait.
God.
So, what if I decide to go into the keep and search around for a key?
Or just unlock the door, says a heavenly voice from the sky.
Wait. We can just unlock the door?
I mean, if you're going in, never mind. I shouldn't be saying this stuff out loud.
I'm going to go with what
Brother.
this guy said.
Brother,
I'm going to sneak inside and unlock the door.
Brother, I have a perfectly independent idea that has had no influence on it whatsoever from outside sources. You should go inside of the door in your spider form and unlock the door for us.
Oh, all right.
I don't know what my character voice has become.
Well, you are a spider that can apparently talk.
Let's do this. Go for that door. So,
Okay.
you just jump off of him and climb down.
I just leap down, scuttle my way up to the door.
So this is a fantasy world, and it's kind of like medieval-ish, quote unquote, times.
So I don't scuttle.
I mean, I would say there's probably some serious scuttling going on.
Scuttling hasn't been invented
I'm just
yet.
saying that you probably don't have to do anything weird. You could probably just walk under the door. So,
Well, that's what I was doing. I had to hop off
I'm
of
just
his
saying,
shoulder.
you made it sound like you were gonna have to try to make it inside, even though you
No, I wasn't
gonna
gonna like matrix the shit out of it and like jump off the wall. I was just gonna scuttle my
or
way
like crawl into a window or something. That's what I was thinking. But no, you don't have to do that. You just walk under the
through. I'm
door.
a little tiny spider.
That I'm very aware. That's what I'm saying. You just walk under the door.
That was my plan.
Do it.
Okay. So I hop off his shoulder and I scuttle to the door, and I
Wait,
go
do you scuttle
right.
under the door?
I scuttled up to the door, and then I take my time going under because it's a tight little squeeze. But I get underneath, and then I get inside.
He wants to make it very dramatic.
It's not really a tight squeeze. Just saying.
Dramatics aside, I enter the door.
More like semantics, not really dramatic.
You actually don't enter the door.
I go under the door. God damn it.
So you walked inside of the door as a spider. You scurried underneath of it. You are now inside the keep here. So do you want to continue on, or do you want to transform back into this?
I would like to open the door.
So you want to transform back into your...
But yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm back into my dwarf, and I'm opening the door so everyone else can join me.
So you transform into this dwarf, and are you facing the door? Or are you facing
I'm facing the door.
Okay, so you're facing the door. So go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
20.
Yes, that's a D20 plus your Constitution and your saving throw box modifier.
19 plus 2.
Oh, 21. All right, so as you are transforming, you take notice that there is somebody at the top of the stairs, and you smack your back against the floor as you're transforming, and you lay down, and this guy, as he's walking past, just stops and he kind of looks down the stairs, but he didn't really have a reason to do so. He thought he heard something, so he just kind of glances down, doesn't see anything, and looks back, and he keeps walking. So you finish transforming, and you are now laying. You're a gnome, so you
I'm
can.
a dwarf.
Sorry, you're a dwarf.
That asshole's the gnome.
Sorry, you guys are brothers. It's really easy to confuse you.
It was step brothers.
He's adopted. Please don't get us confused. So you're a dwarf, so you can easily lay
You
across
can
the
call me
stairs flat.
Nighthawk.
So this guy kind of walks past. What do you do?
Well, he continued to walk past, like he didn't really notice me.
He didn't notice you. He walked right past you.
So I turn and slowly open the door.
So the door is locked, but there is an unlock on the other side. So the lock is probably about 6 inches vertical. And so you put your hand on it, and it is heavy. So as you go to turn it, it slightly squeaks. So are you going to continue opening this door?
This front door is.
We're having
fucked.
more.
You're not inside.
We're having
Shut the fuck up.
More I'm at least inside the goddamn building.
I'm just pissed that because we're going in the front fucking door. Like we knocked on it,
So-
no one answered.
I like the back door myself.
So let's open it then.
You just want to like thaumaturgy this shit?
Wait,
No.
so I
he's inside.
turn
He's-
it, and it makes a sound, and I turn back to see if the guy walking by noticed that I made a sound.
How long do you wait?
How long do I wait for him?
Like
to
you turn
no.
around and you're like, do you just turn around and look and then look
I turn
back,
and
or do you
look.
turn around and wait a few
I
seconds?
look around, even though it was just one person. I look back and forth. I don't see anybody.
There's a hallway here. Sorry, there's a hallway here.
I didn't see anyone.
at the end of the
So I
stairs.
continue the unlocking process.
Okay, so it continues to be loud and that very good. That's better than a soundboard. Ooh, never mind. Gonna have to give this point to the soundboard. All right, so
Sorry, I'm not a soundboard.
you should be sorry.
That sounds like me
of
waking up
shit.
in the morning and trying to walk.
Side effects of being 97.
I'm 173. Get it right.
Ooh, shit. All right, so you just continue the unlocking process regardless of the loud noise, and click. This door unlocks. Do you swing it open, or do you?
I hear the click, and I turn around,
You still don't hear anything.
and still nothing. I
Nothing
swing the
happens.
doors open.
You just swing them open.
Just swing them open.
Okay, so you swing them open, and there is Bartholonude standing on the other side of the door. And
Is he standing like that?
Yeah, he's standing right there, fully exposed, like showing you his dick, like right there. Level up. You saw his dick. Good job. So, what do you
Do I
guys
get
do?
points for that?
You guys can all see that the
or
door
a
is
point
open.
deduction for seeing his dick.
It's kind of neutral.
I leveled up from you seeing his dick. I don't know about you guys. So what's up? What are you guys doing?
I mean, I'm still in the bushes.
Yeah, you're just sitting down here in the bushes.
No,
in
that's
this
what I'm
area.
saying. I'm staying in the bushes.
You're just gonna stay there.
I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
I want to make sure everything's cool before I head out because I'm really worried about getting caught.
I'm going to charge the door.
Of course you are.
Fair enough. All right, so the door swung open. You're continuing to hide in the bush. You charge the door. So you're standing right beside Bartholonude at the door.
I'm facing the door.
Yep. You never said
turn
turn
around.
around. Okay. There's still nobody there?
So nobody there. Can I just start walking up the steps?
You want to traverse the stairway?
Yes, traverse the stairway. That's exactly what I meant.
I know.
Does nobody care that I'm not with the party?
Nobody gives a shit of this.
Literally
Still in the
nobody
bushes.
cares.
Still in the bushes.
Do you traverse the stairway? I'm assuming you just walk at a normal speed. You don't rush the stairway.
I'm gonna take it a little easy.
Slowly traversing the stairway.
So there's only one hallway up at the top of this.
That you can see from that angle, correct?
Oh, so more. This is Fog of War.
I don't know what that means. Can you give me a little context? Fog
Jesus
of War.
Christ, a Dungeons and Dragons player that plays video games and doesn't know what Fog of War is. I'd like this to go on record, people.
All right. Do you have a point of inspiration?
He does.
Go ahead and answer that question for me.
Of course, I have a
Can
point
you
of
take it
inspiration.
and fuck yourself with it?
It does have a tip.
Okay.
Fog of War is like not knowing what the map looks like because you haven't explored that area yet.
Okay, so you should know that because you can't see
but
the map because you haven't explored
But you
that
just
area
put
yet.
a piece that we hadn't explored.
You can see
fog of
that it's
war?
going that way.
Yeah, specifically my question was at the top of there because before, now this is integrity.
Wasn't that the way that the
You could
Someone
see,
was walking
you could
by.
see that the hallway goes that way.
You said someone was walking by.
yeah, and you
and
saw
her-
them go up that way.
yeah, that's the way they went.
Well, sorry. Benedict, you were inside at the top of the stairs. You can see at the top of the hallway that the hallway branches northeast. Sorry, northwest. Wait, I'm trying to be good.
Sidebar, just made a mistake.
This episode is brought to you by Kanye West's Child.
Which was also a mistake.
Okay, I want to do like the special ops hand signals to everyone else that it's safe to come and join me. So I'm gonna do like
So just to set the scene for you guys and the listeners in detail, Benedict reaches the top of the stairs, and to the northwest, thank you, Kanye, for giving us a sense of direction. You can see a hallway that leads up beside a fire pit that seems to be what's heating this area because it is rather warm in here. And to the east or to the right, he can see what appears to be a throne room with a wide open forum area with a pool of water at the basin of the stairs that rises to where the throne is sitting. That's overlooking this room.
Does it appear to be that?
It appears to be. It could not be. You never know. This is all an illusion. This isn't real. I'm done with this podcast.
I want to talk about these military signals that apparently we all are supposedly trying to understand from Benedict Bumberbatch here.
it's Blumpkin Patch.
Yeah, okay, my bad. I have a general question real quick. He uses military signals, but still on this map, I'm seeing little Topher out there still chilling out by the bushes.
Maybe you should do something about that.
Topher.
Are you saying that you're turning around and speaking to him in whispers? More military signals that we obviously...
come with us. The palm trees are speaking.
So I just want to point out that obviously, okay, so Benedict, you've been standing at the top of the stairs for probably 30 seconds now, kind of absorbing what's happening. You are very aware of the fact that there is a guard that's making his rounds.
Do I notice this as well?
You can see up to the top of the stairs, but you didn't see the guard in the first place because the door was still locked when you did that.
Did they
True,
not see
yeah.
my signals to come up?
Yeah, they did. They saw your signals, but
Okay.
they haven't made any
They just
action to do anything
didn't
yet.
do
They need
anything.
to fucking
about it.
react to it. And I tried to
But you
urge
should-
them, but still no reaction.
Okay,
So-
I make my way up to the doorway at least.
All right, so you step out of the bushes and walk
You
up
guys are
behind
just
the other
like
two.
leading me to die.
Now I can see you. Now I can see you.
I walk
Okay.
in to
Sir
assist him.
Blumpkin Patch.
Okay, so do you walk up the stairs
I
to
don't
him?
walk all the way to him. I'm halfway between him and the stair in the door because I'm a lot bigger. He's a little bit smaller. Are you still a spider?
No, he transformed.
I
All right, so
transformed
you're
a long
still a
time
tiny
ago.
little gnome, like a 170-year-old 3 foot
He's a
tall.
dwarf.
little dude.
Jesus Christ! Why did
I'm 5 foot tall. God damn
You're
it!
5 foot.
And that is
He
tall
is
for
very
a fucking
tall
dwarf.
for a
That
dwarf.
is really. You're the tallest dwarf I've ever
I
seen.
mean, I'm tall for a human being. God damn it!
All right, so I recommend as the DM that you guys do something or shit's gonna go wrong. Let's move shit along is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, well, I get up to the door and I go up to right behind Sir Blumpkin Patch there, and I kind of crouch down because he's not too much shorter than me, but enough to where I could whisper into his ear, and I'm like, "What do you see?"
So you're physically standing right behind him, and you ask him what he's seeing instead of using your own eyes to do so.
Yes,
True.
yes, I do.
Okay, how do you reply? Do you tell him what you see, or do you just be like, look for yourself, or what are you going to do? What's going on? Like we haven't progressed beyond these staircases.
I've been trying. Nobody wants to progress.
Okay, I'll progress.
Apparently not.
I'm
right
going to step
behind
up.
you. I'm asking you what you see, so I know if I should progress or not.
He told you what you saw.
No, I don't. I was outside.
You guys hear a loud door go. "Arr."
Is there a fire going in the fireplace?
There's a large fire right there in the hallway off to the right.
So it's on the floor that we are
Do
on
we know which
at the
direction
entrance
sound
door,
came
right?
From?
Yeah, right in front of you, right where, like, to the right, there is a large fireplace that appears to go all the way up the
All
hallway.
right. So I can see the fire.
Yeah, you can see it from where you're at. It's about 15 feet in front of you.
All right. So I pick myself up off the floor, dust myself off, cast my eyes upon the fire, and go, I think it's time that we do something. Sprint full speed across the living room, grab a large limb out of the fire, and just swing it into the nearest pallet of firewood that I can find.
Okay, so
Nowhere.
so there is this fireplace. There are no visible pallets of firewood that you can see.
Well, the nearest combustible thing.
There are no combustibles around it you can see. However, there is a large wooden door immediately to your left.
There we go. The closest thing to me that looks like it might catch on fire, I swing this fiery limb directly at it.
All right. The large closed wooden door inside the castle, you swing the huge fiery wooden stick at it. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Shit just got real. So you run up the stairs, you kind of shove your brother Benedict to the side as you bypass him and you reach the flame, almost as if you're like excited by flame, almost as much so as you are dead people. And you like reach this giant fire pit and you plunge your hand inside and you grab the biggest stick that you could see. As your hands clutch it, you ignore the pain because it's hot. This is a fire you just reached your hand into. You grab it, and as you're reaching it, you see like 8 to 9 feet to your left, there's a large wooden door. You have no idea what it is. You didn't even stop to look at it. You just grab this stick and you just plunge it, swing it wide left, and just hit this door as hard as you can. This stick has been in the fire a good while. And it hits this door and it explodes into embers. The door does not catch fire. Nothing happens to it. As a matter of fact, it's not even made of wood. So nothing happens to this door other than
Great.
other than a loud smash.
Great.
As you hit this loud smash happens, and you hear someone yell, "Stop! What are you doing inside the keep?" from behind you. And you turn around, and there is a guard holding a spear behind you. He has not noticed your friends. He is focused on you as you just smashed a large wooden stick into this door. So you turn around, and do you say anything to this gentleman?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my house?
He grabs his spear and two-handedly holds it in your direction. He's probably a good 20, 25 feet away from you. And he takes a battle stance. And he is in a room with he's about 20 feet behind you, standing in the room or the forum or courtyard, whatever you want to call it. And the other two guardsmen that are standing up by the throne take notice as he did just yell this at you, and they come down and rush to his side. So he comes down here, and these other two guys are right behind him, and he says, "I should be asking you the same question. What are you doing here in the keep?"
Oh, why don't you stab me then, big boy?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Fucking dick.
Do I look like I'm a danger to you?
This guy gives you a look that implies that you are not a danger to him at all, but you're an annoyance for sure, as you are to me. Just throwing it out there. So this guy and his two compatriots slowly start to walk down the hallway towards you and yell, "Stop right there, and no harm will come to you."
I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you, because that's just what they told you to do. So they move down towards you. They see in your hand your quarterstaff that you were wielding. Do you put the quarterstaff away, or what do you want to do?
Before any action is able to be made, I storm out of the stairwell that I'm in, and I come up to the right. How close am I to the guardsman?
Tell me where you want to go. Where do you want to go?
I want to sneak up to the right of this staircase.
Okay, so
peek around this corner to see how close I am to the guardsman.
So do you want to peek around, or you kind of want to gauge based on the noise?
I want what sensory perceptions do I have that I can use?
Actually, yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
We'll go
Perception.
ahead and make that.
I rolled a 14 plus 1, 15.
Okay, so with the 15, you get up to the right wall, and you kind of like have your back up against it, and you start to like edge up the side, and you kind of like put your ear as close as you can without like peeking around the edge, and you can hear them pretty damn close. So you anticipate that they are within like 5 feet.
And how close are these two together?
How close are?
There's multiple guardsmen now that have responded to this. How close are they to one another?
They're all walking in tandem together.
Okay, so with my halberd, I creep from around the corner and I slash as hard as I can into all three.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
So go ahead and give me a ranged attack, or sorry, an attack roll.
With your
halberd.
and I'll do that. Yep, a 9 plus my 4, so I have a 13.
13 to attack.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not gonna
So
beat their
you reach around this corner with this
And I have my halberd, and I go through and do a slash.
this halberd. So you are. They did not know you were there. So I'm going to go ahead and give you advantage on that roll.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll another attack just to see what your highest of the two are. And this is your attack. So it's not just.
A 9 again. Weird.
So
That's
what's
a 6.
So what's
Yeah, the line underneath of it makes
Oh,
it
thanks.
six.
Thanks
me
for the
see-
clarification
can I see your
there, you
character
fucking
sheet there?
dick.
Can I see your character sheet? I just want to kind of gauge.
Was that the right
Mine?
one?
Yeah. I want
here,
to see
here.
what you got.
Oh, you're not rolling the right fucking dice.
He said 20.
All right, Merle. No,
Your
you're
20
rolling
was
your
over
fucking
here.
D12.
Your 20
Are
was
you-
all the way over
Yeah.
here.
He's
They
got your
both,
20.
they both were behind my iPad then, right?
No,
Roll your
No.
D20.
no, your
The
fucking
one was
D20
over
was clear
here.
over here.
That
The
doesn't
one-
make any sense.
You rolled your D12.
You
I
rolled
just-
your D12.
Got a
just
9
grabbed
twice?
it.
Can we not just do the math?
No,
and
you rolled a
round up?
6 and a 9. The 6 is Jesus
No.
Christ.
Roll the
Lying,
D20
motherfucker.
instead.
Take the rest of his dice away from him until he needs them, please.
There
There's
you
a
go.
15
The
for one.
15.
Okay.
15 plus your.
Now roll it again.
Oh, so this is my ad.
This is your advantage. And a 10.
Okay, so take the 15, add your proficiency bonus plus your. Is it strength?
Yeah, okay. So strength and proficiency would be plus 6. Plus 15 is 21.
All right,
There you
21. So you jump out from behind this corner.
Do something good for once in my life.
and you swing real hard.
Your mom would disagree.
Oh, hey man, that deal. So this halberd swings around with a large dragon attached to the other end of it, and it slices through all three of these individuals. So Ryan, or sorry, Bartholonude, go ahead and give me a damage roll.
So what kind of roll am I getting? What kind of
So
roll?
it's got what right there where it says attack plus proficiency or whatever. There should be a damage type, and it'll tell you what you're supposed to roll.
It's pretty awesome and convenient that my apps don't reorientate. There it is. Okay.
You need to use the Staff of Truth.
All right, so you roll a d20 and add your strength modifier to it.
Plus STR. Okay. Let me.
1d10 plus STR. So you will roll that strength.
5 plus 4. Do I add PB?
Nope. not to
Okay,
the
so
damage. All right, so you reach around with this halberd. You jump around, you swing it, and there is a. I said reach around. I get it. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Sex jokes all around. And you hit all 3 of these individuals, and do 9 damage to all of them. And everyone, roll initiative. Oh, shit.
Listen, I know life can be extremely stressful, so one method of coping with that stress, have you ever wanted a kitten? Well, now you can have them delivered. Well, just log on to kittenovernight.com and we'll send you a cute kitten overnight. Kittenovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.